For each quadratic function below, use the idea of completing the square to write it in graphing form, which is vertex form. Then state the vertex of each parabola. So here I've got x squared and 8 x's. So I know that my square is going to have to look like the x squared here. The 8 x's are going to be 4x and 4x. So this will be x plus 4 and x plus 4. So I'm going to need 16 ones. I have 0 ones, so I need to add 16 to both sides. So we get f of x plus 16 equals x squared plus 8x plus 16. Now we can rewrite this as x plus 4 squared. And then we just subtract 16 from both sides, and we get f of x equals x plus 4 squared minus 16. And then the vertex is at -4, -16. For the second problem, we want to complete the square again. So I've got an x squared. My 5 x's are going to split up, so I have 2.5x, 2.5x. So this is x plus 2.5 and x plus 2.5. 2.5 times 2.5 is 6.25. So that's how many ones I need. So I need 6.25 and I have -2. So I need to add 8.25 to both sides so that I get y plus 8.25 equals x squared plus 5x plus 6.25. So this represents the insides of the box. Now I can rewrite this as x plus 2.5 squared. Then we subtract 8.25 and we get y equals x plus 2.5 squared minus 8.25. The vertex is at -2.5, -8.25. Use any method you know to solve the following quadratic equations. So I noticed that this is already a product that equals 0, so I'm going to use the zero product property. X minus 4 equals 0, or 2x plus 1 equals 0. So x equals 4, or x equals -1/2. This one I noticed that it's not in, it doesn't equal 0, so first I need to make it equal 0. X squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. I'm going to try to factor it. X squared and 6. I need two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to 5. That would be 6. Oh no. 3 and 2. So 3x and 2x. So this is x plus 3 and x plus 2. So now we use the zero product property, and we get that x equals -3 or x equals -2. Here again I have a product of two things and they equal 0, so either x equals 0 or 2x minus 5 equals 0. So that means 2x equals 5 and x equals 5/2. To solve this, I'm going to factor out an x. So we get x times x plus 4 equals 0, and now use the zero product property. X equals 0 or x plus 4 equals 0, and x equals -4. Graph the parabola 2x squared plus 6x plus 4 and list all of its key features. So the first thing I know is that this is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is at 0, 4. I notice that all of these are divisible by 2, so I'm going to factor out a 2. So I get 2 times x squared plus 3x plus 2. I'm going to try to factor this. So x squared and 2 Two numbers that add to 3 and multiply to 2 would be 2 and 1. So that's 1x and 2x, x plus 1 plus 2. So this equals y equals 2 times x plus 1 times x plus 2. If I plug in 0 for y, then I get 2 times x plus 1 times x plus 2. Use the zero product property. So x equals -1 or x equals -2. These are my x-intercepts. So I can go ahead and label those. -1 and -2 are the x-intercepts. I know that 4, 1, 2, 3, 0, 4 is my y-intercept. I'll put the symmetry point. So the line of symmetry is going to be at x equals -1.5. So now I can plug in the line of symmetry in order to find the vertex. I'm going to plug it into this equation. So y equals 2 times 1.5 plus 1 negative times -1.5 plus 2, which is 2 times, let's see, that's -0.5 times positive 0.5. So it's going to be negative, well, 2 times 0.5 is 1, times 0.5 would just be -0.5. So the vertex is at -1.5 comma -0.5, which would be right there. Here's my parabola. For the line with the equation y equals, or 4 times y minus 2 equals 3 times x plus 7, state the slope and the y-intercept. So first thing I want to do is get y by itself. So I'm going to distribute here both of these. So I get 4y minus 8 equals 3x plus 21. And then I'll add 8 to both sides. 4y equals 3x plus 29. Divide by 4. Y equals 3/4 x plus 29 over 4, whatever that is. So the slope is 3/4, and then the y-intercept is 0, 29 over 4. Is -7 to a point on the line? So I could try to graph this line, but it has kind of a weird y-intercept. So I'm going to just plug it in. I'm going to plug in -7 for x and 2 for y. I'll plug it in here. So 4 times -7 minus 2 equals 3 times, oh no, I need to plug that in for y. So 2 minus 2 equals 3 times -7 plus 7. 2 minus 2 is 0, so that's 4 times 0 equals 3 times -7 plus 7 is 0. So I get 0 equals 0. Yes, this point makes the equation true. So the point makes the equation true. So it is on the line.